If you love my sweater, I bet you do. If you love it, I drew it on my iPad. It says Tumbler Maker, Certified Baddie, established 2020. So cute. It is a very lightweight, thin sweater that you could wear even if you don't live in a cold state. They are launching this Friday at 7 on my website. I will link my website in the description. Just head to my website at 7 and snag one. Today's tutorial was inspired by this loungefly right here. Recuérdame. I love Disney and I love Coco so much, but who doesn't, right? Like, I feel like we all love Coco. It's just a given. Well, I saw this Mariachi Ernesto de la Cruz loungefly and I said, immediately yes, give to me. So I found a way to turn this bag into a tumbler. Let me show you how. And here's the best part. I am going to give away this loungefly with the tumbler as a matching set. If you want to learn more about that, make sure you're following me on Instagram. That is where I will be hosting the giveaway. And also make sure you are subscribed. In order to qualify for any of my giveaways, you have to be subscribed to my channel and you have to follow me on Instagram. So without further ado, let's get into it. Besitos. Haters would say that I uploaded this video at 10 a.m. with no sound and then mid-preview realized that I absolutely had not recorded a voiceover and had to delete it and come to a voiceover and re-upload it for noon. But nope, that's not true. That's what haters would say, but it's not what happened. We're starting with a 20-ounce curve like me from the Craft Haven, and I am using Mod Podge to prep my tumbler, and then I am going in with Opal Magic. Oh, I just love Opal Magic for Maestra Creations. She's the best. So we're going in with Opal Magic because I want a really beautiful white sparkly base. Guys, let me tell you something right now. When a YouTube video starts, and I see you beautiful angels in the comments, same names, and even get excited when there's new names. I cannot explain the butterflies that I get in my stomach. I just love you all so much. And to me, you coming back to every single YouTube video is the biggest compliment in the world. And I know I tell you all the time, and I don't know if you're tired of me telling you, but I am so thankful. Because without the Baddiees, there is no Myra Makes It, there is no YouTube, there is no anything. And you guys continue to show up. And some of you are at work. Literally, Kat a few minutes ago said that she faked a fake meeting so that her boss would hang up with her. Like, the loyalty and the love is unmatched. And I love you guys so much. And even when, excuse me, I have a freaking loogie in my throat. And even when we all realized that I had messed up and that I had absolutely not uploaded my video with a sound, no one was upset. Everybody laughed about it. You were so sweet to me. And not only that, but you were all excited to come back at noon to try this again. Like, I just don't know how I got so lucky, how I got so blessed. I'm surrounded by the most incredible women in the world. If you're here, you're a baddie. I don't want you to think there's an initiation or that you have to be in my mentorship group to be a baddie. If you are here, even if you're a silent watcher, you're a baddie, okay? And that's that. I'll fight anyone who says otherwise. Just kidding, I don't know how to fight. I'll probably curl up in a ball and cry, but I'll make, aggressive noises, like, stuff like that. All right, so as you guys can see, I'm taking some washi tape and I'm kind of just eyeballing and freehanding my little body for the skeleton, right? For the mariachi suit. Now, you can obviously take measurements and get it more exact, but guys, I don't think it's necessary. It's pretty easy to get the two vertical lines to be pretty straight, and then you just do the little curve the way that you see me doing it here. And I went ahead and kind of hand drew the little bones for the chest. I'm super excited about it. And I like how it turned out. And honestly, despite the fact that I hand drew them, I think they look really good. Now, the bones that are going to go at the top, like the very top of the chest bone, I did not want to draw that because I know it would not have looked like freaking bones. Now, as you guys already know, this is Ernesto de la Cruz, and I don't know how many of you put two and two together. You're all very smart, so I'm sure that you did, but Ernesto de la Cruz is supposed to be Pedro Infante. That Jenny and I, the moment we watched Coco, we were like, oh my gosh, Ernesto de la Cruz is supposed to be Pedro Infante. And I think that made me love Coco even more. So we're doing Ernesto de la Cruz, and I am going to go ahead and make the whole cup look like a mariachi suit, of course, with the skeleton in the middle, because that is the Ernesto de la Cruz, aka did I say Pepe Aguilar or Pedro Infante? Because I meant Pedro Infante. Anyway, I fell in love with this pattern. Now, I do want to be honest with you. The whole placing the pattern part was a pain in my big, round, juicy J-Lo peach booty. Okay? It was a pain in the freaking butt. Number one, I bought an SVG for like a mariachi looking shirt on Etsy, and it only had like pattern for the sides, the either side. And because I wanted to cover the entire tumbler in this pattern, I had to cut the same design so many times so that I had enough of the little swirls to put on the tumbler. Now, I did go into the Cricut and like delete out a whole bunch of stuff from the SVG file because I only wanted certain parts of it, right? Because I already knew how I wanted the cup to look. So I knew that I didn't want to use the SVG exact as it was. And I did mirror both sides on either side of the chest bones. I did mirror the same swirls to make it look the same. But then for the rest of the cup, I just put swirls wherever they fit, those little pretty patterns. I put whatever design fit in whatever little space, and it looks beautiful. Like, I'm obsessed with it. Jenny kept coming in like saying, this is so beautiful. Are you going to give it to me? And I was like, no, my guy. Okay, no. So here you see me with the chest bone. I'm so freaking excited about it. Recuérdame. Oh, I just love Coco so much. Anyway, and I don't know if you guys know this, but the real Coco, the real life Coco, she just passed away. I think she was 107. That is so crazy. She must have eaten, her frijoles and her vegetables because, listen, getting to 107, that's an accomplishment. I don't even know if I'm going to make it to 60 with the way that I eat. I pretty much suck grease out of a straw, okay? And back in the day, like our grandparents and our parents, they didn't eat as many Anyway, what? Let me shut my face right now. I was about to go on a whole spiel. Okay, so I measured my cup and then kind of decided how big I wanted to to cut my SVG. Guys, I'm sure you're all going to be using a different size tumbler, so you kind of have to do the measurements to what you're using. And then I took my X-Acto knife and I cut along that black line to remove the excess bones because obviously we don't want it to go over our mariachi suit, right? So I did that straight line and then I removed all of that excess so that the chest bones, I'm sure there's a more proper way to call that bone, but I don't know what it's called. So that it would just be inside of like where the shirt is supposed to be. I'm obsessed with this cup. Like, you guys are my whole life and I love you so much, but I am regretting a little bit saying that I was going to give you this. I'm still going to give it to you. And that's what he said. I'm still going to give it to you because I would not be shit without you. Straight up. No cap. So you deserve this. You deserve this. All my cups have to go to Baddiees. All of them. Well, except the ones I really want to keep. But my cups are always going to be for you. They're going to be for you because you are the one that's here supporting me. You're the one that's here. I am Myra Makes It because of you. And I never forget that. And I never stop being thankful. So even though I don't want to give this cup away and I don't want to give the matching Loungefly backpack away with it, I will because you deserve it. And I know that someone receiving this, I know how much it's going to make your day. And honestly, that is enough for me. That's enough for me. I love seeing you guys happy, and you guys mean the world to me. And if I was a millionaire like Mr. Beast, I would give back even more. But I just always want you to know how appreciative I am and how much I love you. So guys, after I placed my chest bones, I did my bow. And here you have the final product. I'm about to show you a little video of it. I'm obsessed with it. It's going to look amazing paired with the backpack. I hope you love it. Please like and subscribe and comment. That helps my channel a lot. And I love you. Besitos.